Today we received an inquiry from a very, very upset person saying, "Hey David, what happened? I don't know what went wrong. My visa was declined. Even after I called the Immigration New Zealand call centre, they told me I was eligible to apply for the visa. Then when I applied, I got declined. What can I do?" Well, unfortunately, this is something that we see all the time. People feel betrayed by the call centre. They say, they told me this, they told me that. They take this information as advice from the New Zealand Immigration Call Centre. And you would think that this is the place that should give you the correct advice, right? It's the New Zealand Immigration Department Call Centre. There are immigration officers working there, knowledgeable people. They have access to all of the immigration policies. So how do they get it so wrong? Well, the fundamental point is that the call center and the contact center is really only there for information purposes, and you're not really entitled to rely on the information they give you either, because it's not directed at you for personal advice. Immigration advice is defined in law in New Zealand, and it can only be given by someone who's authorized to give this advice, which includes a lawyer like myself, a licensed immigration advisor, and various other people. But it does not include the contact center at Immigration New Zealand. So in other words, if you call up and you ask them a question, they're going to give you the best knowledge answer that they can give you, but you're not really allowed to rely on that answer when applying for a visa in any meaningful way. And even later, if you provide a complaint to Immigration New Zealand, even if you point out what time you called, the name of the person you spoke to, what they told, even if you've recorded it yourself, they're not going to really care about whether or not that was true or correct or not. This is just the facts. So this is really why the entire industry needs people who are licensed and registered and who know what they're talking about. And it's also why we always tell people, listen, you don't have to call us, but at least call someone. Contact a licensed immigration advisor or a lawyer who you believe knows your story and your case, who can actually help you. So as always, be careful out there and follow me for more tips and advice.